You probably remember a time when you had to hold a presentation or talk in front of a larger crowd and you felt like you didn't have air, you were anxious and didn't know what is going to happen. The same is in fighting too. When you start fighting in the gym, in the sparring or in the ring, you will feel like you don't have air, you will be stressed, but the outcome in a fight is that if you don't know how to breathe and you're not focused on what you have to do, you will get your ass whooped, and you don't want that. So that's why it's important to learn how to control your breathing, to control the fight, because when you control the breathing, you can be relaxed, you can be focused on what you have to do to win. You probably heard in the gym most fighters, when they hit, they make sounds like or That's because they control their breathing, and I'm going to show you the method how to do that. When you're in a fight, when you're training, you're not just like walking on down the streets, you're breathing like relaxing. No, you have to have a controlled breathing. Like a fighter puts his tongue on the top of the mouth and he lets his air slowly out. If you're fighting and you're letting your air all in one time, in just a few seconds, 2 or 3 seconds, you will be out of air and then you will have to recharge again. That's why then when you're safe, when in your safe zone, you recharge. That's when you're going to become more relaxed and focused on your opponent, what you have to do. When you're relaxing and getting the air out slowly, you will have the control. And when you have the control, you can do your strategy, you can do what you have to do. And how can you implement this in your training? Start in shadow boxing. In the shadow boxing, slowly, don't rush into it. You need practice. Practice makes it perfect. Day by day, you will start to do it unknowingly. You will do it on the heavy back, in sparring. Be careful. When you go into sparring, tell your opponent you're trying to learn how to breathe and to go slow. If you don't go slow and you get all hyped up in the sparring, you will never learn. I found this when I spar with new students. I tell them, be relaxed, stay calm. We're going to learn. I'm going to show you how to kick, how to check the techniques. And I say to him, breathe, 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 be relaxed. Then after 20 seconds, they all tell me like, I didn't breathe at all. I said, breathe, man. If you don't breathe, if you don't calm your mind through breathing, you won't learn, because you will be focused only to not get hit or to not get hurt. But when you're focusing on breathing and throwing punches, kicks, you will get along, you will be more relaxed, you will see the progress, and great things is going to happen. I tell this because yesterday I had a student that did this and told me like after 20 seconds in sparring, like, man, I'm tired. Yes, if you don't breathe, you will get tired if you breathe and throw punches. You don't get tired of throwing punches and kicks. You get mostly tired from not breathing right, from not dosing your breathing and not recharging your body with oxygen. That's why it's important to do road run and high interval intensity training to build the stamina up. But it's important to learn how to breathe right. So start slow, don't rush into it. Tell your colleagues like you want to learn this thing, this new thing, the breathing, how to breathe properly. And if you want to make sounds like it's the same, because you're letting the air slow out and controlled. And even if you don't let it out all, when you're making the break, it's not that much big air that you have to inhale. There will be a little bit, and you can go back again on hitting again, and that's the secret. I think that's the secret to become a stronger, better fighter. And I know you want that I know you want to become a strong, unbeatable fighter. That's why I wanted to share with you this knowledge. I personally use it. I've learned it back in my days when I started learning how to swim like the pros. I went at a swimming pool and I tried to learn, and the breathing, if you're not breathing right in the swimming pool, you will be dead meat after 2 or 3 rounds. So it's important to breathe. And don't forget, when you're sparring, when you're fighting, you're not underwater. You can breathe freely. So breathe freely, breathe right, and fight right. I'm preparing for you a new crazy video. So if you want to see it, subscribe down below, like, share it. Until next time, stay strong, be unstoppable, champ.